So it's been a really long time. Kind of got sick around the holidays. So haven't really had a chance to try a lot of wine or drink a lot of wine, but I am back at it and starting off as I got my tastes back with something, this Barolo, specifically Albe and 2017 Barolo, and I think it's around $40, and I saw it recommended by someone, and I had some last night and I thought it was awesome. I'm having steak, it's resting, dry aged ribeye. I think this will go, this tannin structure from last night, still pretty young, even though it's a 2017. The Nebbiolo grape with that high tannin, high acid, certainly can go a really long time and retain that acidity, retain that tannin structure. So, and I remember it being a little bit more of a full-bodied Barolo last night. Let's see if it remains the same today. So, I don't typically pair Barolo with steak, but I already have it open, and I figured, what the heck. So, it's good to have the ability to smell again. So, absolute fresh strawberries, a little bit of the tar, and the roses. This has the classic. Those three characteristics is how I could sort of identify Nebbiolo. It absolutely has those. It's a fresh strawberry, but it's a riper strawberry. I'd say the roses is a little bit more muted and the tar is a little bit more muted. I think I'm getting more of a ripe strawberry aroma than anything, but I'm getting the other ones as well. Yeah, I'm getting some of my olfactory senses aren't quite back to normal. Yeah. Yeah. So tannic. Extremely tannic. This can, the acidity is great. I really like this Barolo. For $40, I think it was 40. I'll almost definitely be buying more of this. This will be a Barolo I will keep, as long as it keeps tasting like this. Is the 2017 vintage. I will continuously buy this as a staple. So I don't know where I got the recommendation. I'm glad I stumbled across it and bought it. I'm pretty sure it's regularly available. So I will keep an eye on it. It is a little bit more of a fuller bodied Nebbiolo Barolo. Riper. It's a riper. I think that's the right word here. It's less more ripe strawberry than it is like underripe strawberry. I recommend anyone that wants to try something different. So, if you're sort of tired of how full-bodied a Malbec can be, or a Cabernet Sauvignon can be, or some other varietals that could be very big and unctuous, but you like tannin and you want to pair it with food and you like acidity, this is sort of where you would go. It looks light, but it's more of a medium plus bodied wine on the palate, but the tannin structure is high tannin. So that adds this layer of seriousness and complexity to it, and just it doesn't make you feel like you're drinking a Pinot Noir, which sort of has this lighter feel to it, more elegant. This has an elegance, but also has sort of that furriness with the tannin. It just has an oomph to it, a little more guts to it. I do love Pinot, but might look like Pinot. It doesn't taste anything like Pinot as far as the structure because of the tannin here and the high acidity. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. Year in and year out is Nebbiolo grape, and this Barolo is awesome. And I think it'll hold up really well to this steak because of its tannin structure and acidity. I think it's going to go awesome, and this would go great with cheese, without a doubt. Without a doubt. So we'll see what the new year brings. There are some champagnes, just gravitating more to that aged white, be it sparkling, that character of aged white, that specific taste I get. I love when I get it also in a sparkling, and I get it out of champagne only so far. A Bollinger, the house, the brand Bollinger has, I think they typically put things out or disgorge them a little later and keep them on the lees longer, and they come out with a little bit of that. One of the best champagnes I've ever had in my life is Bollinger's RD, which is like 10 years before they disgorge it and they put it out to the public. And I had one of those many moons ago, and it was an 02, I think. And just an extremely aged character to the sparkling wine. Still had the sparkles in it, but it also had this very aged, very much white wine aged character to it, which I love. So just can't get enough of it right now. I was watching some of the videos I had done in the past, and I was talking about the Hatzidakis, the wines out of Santorini, and specifically the ones made from Assitico. And I want to probably buy a few more of those. I just like those wines in general, and I think I need some. I need some more weekday reds. As I looked yesterday, I had none, so that's why I opted for this. I don't think I would make this a weekday red at the $40 mark. I think it's a $40 mark, but need a few more weekday reds. Typically, I'll buy some Chiantis, some others. The Mount Etna, the one Mount Etna from Tenuta, love that one. For 25 bucks. I think it's 20 bucks. Wine's great for 20 bucks. Midday wine. So that's a Pinot Noir alternative. Is Nerello Mascalese grape from Sicily, from Mount Etna specifically, volcanic soil. Fantastic. Really fantastic for 20 bucks. You don't find great wine for 20 bucks, and that's a great wine, I think, for 20 bucks. There are higher end ones, $50, $60. Unbelievably good. I've only had one of them. They even have a pre-phylloxera version, and I saw it in a store's inventory. Never had it. I think it's pretty expensive. We'll see if I end up ever getting that to just try. Pre-phylloxera, as good as it gets type of Mount Etna red from the Nerello Mascalese grape. So, well, 7 minutes. I'm hungry. Time to eat. Hope to make some more videos and explore some more wines this year. Haven't really made a list of things I do want to explore yet. I think I've talked about them in the past. German wines, more from the Finger Lakes, more Assitico from Greece. We'll see. We'll see what else I can maybe discover this year and try something else. I think I was reading an article in Wine Spectator about Argentina and some of the various regions, and Salta being super high in the mountains, and how that Malbec profile is different than Patagonia, different than Mendoza. And to be honest, I don't think I have enough experience to know all of that. I don't see a lot of those in the marketplace near me, but maybe I'll do a better job of searching and seeing if I can find some Argentinian wines that speak more to terroir towards the regions, Salta, Patagonia. Well, Mendoza, I've had plenty, but I don't know, just something else to possibly explore. Maybe explore more at Chile. Maybe. It's a maybe. Haven't quite been super fond of Chilean wines. South African wines, I just don't see that much anymore. Chenin Blanc, I absolutely love Chenin Blanc, and I don't drink enough of it. As far as a white wine grape, I love the grape Chenin Blanc. Aged even better, but even not aged, I just typically like it a lot. So definitely need to buy some more Chenin Blancs if I could find some. And the Loire has plenty. In Savennières and some more. The Guberteau makes some that are supposedly fantastic. I would love to try some of Guberteau's from the Loire, from Saumur, I think. Saumur Champagny. Anyway, that's it. Went 2 more minutes longer than I wanted. Have a good night.